Feeling like a human teddy bear, my roommate seeks comfort in cuddles, but my crush complicates everything. Am I reading too much into this? When I agreed to the so-called friend date with Sarah on a Friday night, I didn't quite anticipate how tumultuous it could get. Sure, we had our nightly hangouts during the week, catching up on Netflix shows we never completed or swapping stories of our day. Yet this felt different, like a cloud of unspoken words hovered over us, as we dove into pizza, because pizza fixes everything, obviously. I noticed how at ease she was in her world. Her place was a delightful chaos. Picture a canopy of scattered magazines and interesting trinkets that spoke more about her than words ever could. It was sort of mesmerizing once you look. Past the clutter, sitting there in the cozy disarray with her arm casually around my shoulder, I was caught in a balancing act, trying to keep everything normal. A mission that seemed destined to fail with each passing moment. As the night stretched on, we watched movies, flickering light from the TV creating a soft glow that made everything seem in slow motion. Every laugh from her ended with a tiny tilt of her head that left me a breath short, and when she paused the third movie, shifting her weight and brushing her knee against mine, my heart wanted to leap out of my chest. Sarah sighed, and her voice came out low. She said how happy she was with our close friendship, and how rare it is to find that without any pressure, the grin she sported wasn't helping the knots in my stomach unwind, but rather made them tighter. Something about her laid-back acknowledgement of our bond made the room feel smaller, the air more tense. The thrill of possibly crossing a line tugged at the fringes of my mind. Then, without a second thought, driven by some irrational courage or insanity, I threw the question into the universe. I asked her, what if there was more to us than just friendship? The moment the words left my lips, I half wanted to snatch them back, but time doesn't work that way. Sarah's immediate flinch echoed through the room, and then she froze. The silence was so thick I wondered if it had color or shape, and I could sense her considering this new reality. I had this overwhelming urge to laugh at the insanity of it all and simultaneously scream into a pillow, what a mess. Before she could channel her thoughts into words, the universe must have thought it needed a punchline, because my phone rang loudly, cutting through our tension like a knife, and leaving the question dangling in the air, suspended. As if daring either of us to breach the silence first. The interruption was jarring, sure, but maybe it was a blessing in disguise. But then again, maybe not. We were stuck in limbo, awaiting the moment everything would become clear. Or more complicated, who knows?